In the previous video, we learned that Scrum is about product management. And in product management, we need to have a long-term vision for the product to sustain the product as long as possible in the market. But when we read the Scrum guide, it never mentioned anything about product vision. In Scrum, there is product goal, which is the commitment for the product backlog. But is that the same with product vision? And is it a bad thing that Scrum does not talk about product vision? Scrum also does not mention anything about product roadmap. Does that mean we should completely ignore product roadmap because it's not mentioned in the Scrum guide? Does this make the product owner role look tactical because Scrum does not say anything about product vision and product roadmap? So in today's video, folks, I'm going to answer Max Kurtenko's question that he left on this channel. And today we are going to learn how to craft the product vision, product goals, and also product roadmap to help you and your product owner maximize the value of the product and gain competitive advantage in the market. If this is something that interests you, stick around, folks, because I will be back right after this one. Hey, what's good this week, awesome people? I hope you're having an awesome week and delivering something amazing for your customers. Now, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Joshua Partogi. I'm a professional Scrum trainer through Scrum.org based in Brisbane, Australia. Glad to have you on board in this community, folks. I really hope you have gained some insights from at least one of the videos on this channel. In today's video, I will cover the product vision, product goal, and also product roadmap in the context of Scrum by answering several frequently asked questions and also busting some myths that I have found on the internet. To make learning easier for you, I have placed chapter markers so you can come back to the topics discussed in this video in the future easily. Just hover the video player to see the chapter markers. Alright, folks, let's do this. When we talk about vision, it implies something vivid in our mind about the future that does not exist today. Vision is usually ambitious, grand, and revolutionary, but at the same time also fuzzy. Some vision is about changing the world. Now, let me ask you a question. What is the most inspiring vision that you have heard of? Is it about fighting global hunger and poverty? Or is it about fighting global warming and climate change? From here, folks, we can draw a conclusion that a vision should be inspiring, therefore a product vision should also be inspiring. We have learned that the Scrum team is a self-managing team because the Scrum team exists to develop a complex or an innovative product. To develop innovative products requires creativity and intelligence. Now, we don't tell creative and intelligent people what to do. We give them an inspiring and ambitious product vision to achieve that will trickle their imagination. Because of its nature, a product vision does not have a predictable time when it can be realized. But that's not a bad thing though, because a vision needs to be sticky in the market. Otherwise, it doesn't inspire and attract smart people to be part of the team to develop the product. Because smart people are attracted by inspiring product vision. When you're crafting a product vision as a guideline, ask yourself the following questions. What grand problem do you see in the society that the product will solve? Is this a temporary problem that can be solved in the immediate future? If it is, then it's a product goal rather than a product vision. A problem stated in the product vision ideally will last at least for another 5 years. And as a follow-up question to that, ask yourself, how will the product change the market landscape? Or how will it change the customer's behavior or even the whole human society? How is it different from existing products in the market? Is the idea for the product that will be developed considered revolutionary? Or is it just an enhancement over existing ideas in the market? Now, based on those questions, here is the sample of a product vision statement as a guideline for you. Alright, folks, now let's talk about product goal. Scrum Guide itself says the product goal is a long-term objective for the Scrum team. There isn't any definitive time frame for that objective to be considered as long. For some companies, anything beyond 1 year is already considered too long. Other companies may consider 6 months as too long. A good product goal should focus on an outcome to be achieved. Click the link up here to watch the video I have already made that explains outcome over output. The outcome that is defined should be specific, measurable, attainable, and also relevant with the product vision, if there are any, and also with the present situation. The product goal to be achieved should also be time-bound. Now keep in mind, the date specified on the product goal statement is a date to validate whether the outcome has been achieved. It's not the release date. Now, as I have explained in the previous video, you need to release small increments of the product multiple times to the customer before this validation date. Otherwise, your outcome metrics may not be achieved by the date that has been defined. By this validation date, the whole organization should inspect whether the metrics is achieved. As written on Scrum Guide, the organization may abandon the current product goal if they find the number is not achieved. And on that day, they should also come up with a new product goal for the next period. Unlike a vision that is ambitious, grand, revolutionary with unclear and fuzzy time to be realized, a good goal, on the other hand, must be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and also has a time bound. Or in short, smart. From all of this information, here is a sample of product goal statement as a guideline for you. Now that we know how product vision is different from product goal, the next question is who makes the product vision and the product goal? There is a common misconception out there that the product vision is made by someone else outside of the Scrum team, and that makes the product owner role a tactical role because Scrum Guide does not say anything about the product vision. We have to remember that Scrum is a framework that gives a bare minimum elements as a foundation for agility. Separating the people who come up with the product vision and the strategy from the people who will be delivering the product is an old age idea popularized by Frederick Winslow Taylor during the manufacturing boom in the early 20th century that I think is no longer relevant in today's digital era. Just because the product vision is not mentioned in Scrum Guide, it doesn't mean the product owner cannot come up with a product vision. If the product vision is created by the product owner, ideally the product goal is created by the whole Scrum team, just like how the sprint goal is created by the whole Scrum team during every sprint planning. The Scrum team do not create multiple product goals up front because they do not know what will happen in the far future. But instead, they will inspect the product goal and come up with a new product goal every period using the product vision as their North Star. Now, to visualize this whole information into an onion layer of goals, this is how the relationship between product vision, product goal, sprint goal, and also company vision and the daily goal that the developers discuss during every daily Scrum look like. Now that we see the relationship between product goal and product vision, let's talk about the product roadmap. Scrum does not mention anything about the product roadmap because Scrum has a product backlog. In the context of Scrum, the way the product backlog is sequenced in a timeline visualizes the product roadmap towards the product goal. The product backlog does not only contain the features that will be developed by the Scrum team, but also contains the activities that needs to be done so the product goal can be achieved. In Scrum, we do not have to detail or refine all of the product backlog items within the roadmap. For example, the product backlog items that are closer to today in the roadmap are much more refined than the product backlog items that will be touched by the team in another 6 months. The Scrum team refined the upcoming product backlog items every sprint. Now, I have made a video about product backlog refinement. Click the link up here to learn more about product backlog refinement if you haven't already watched that video. Besides the level of granularity, as I have mentioned on my other video, the product backlog is also sequenced based on learning, business value, business risk, technical risk, and also technical dependencies. Go check out that video that I have already made about how to order the product backlog if you haven't already watched it. As the product owner is the one accountable to manage the product backlog, sequencing or ordering the product backlog into a roadmap is also the product owner's job. And of course, the product owner may also consult and collaborate with the other Scrum team members to create the product roadmap. So that is all from me today, folks. Hopefully today's video gives you some takeaway to come up with a vision and goals for your product. Now before you leave, I have also made a product canvas to help you map out and structure all of the information mentioned in this video. Just click the link on the description below to download it. I hope you found today's video valuable, and if you do, don't forget to click that like button down below. That will really help me grow this channel and spread our influence even further. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, folks. Until then, stay curious and continuously deliver something amazing for your customers. Bye everyone.